So Chairman Wontumi in the last days, Abusuya, final judgment, approach and matters arising. Abusuya, right now, on one kasane NPP for no, omunina abemubu aba omusaida, omochen on the 3rd July na judge or then a final ruling ebeba bonti na yenina yetiti wa ye Chairman Wontumi in the 3rd July no Abusuya, a honorable Kennedy Japan. Semokaya edrumre bi Chairman Wontumi Kennedy Japan nya banta bia saa banta no Kennedy Japan ka se omfa ne ho nkyene da na ene Kennedy Japan aba abonten aba be Worsen Chairman Wontumi ne Samina boy case no abusua wa Worsen na a o che se galamsey na nkasa no Wontumi no ka ho NPP nkofo bi nso ka ho abusua obake ne nsem with fact oprove with document as see ano Chairman Wontumi Kennedy Japan ama judges na who said no. Say 3rd July judgment in the Kranenka go in favor of Chairman Wontumi Abusuya say advance about na Wontumi ye jail no Abusuya na ene Yandoh so e dey nsem bi to da ono tie na sema oye NPP communicator oye I say sisi ano Chairman Wontumi ne de omo aye bibia ye kwa na chese jail no all sisi ano omo nsa egujema right now Kennedy Japan so aba bonten wababi lead investigations or the document go form Chairman Wontumi in the court case no wa Worsen no e court mom yanko black rasta e de honsem ababetu da mom yanko na yanko nkuti nsem e course na ye ba ye de aka ababetu amoso na abusuya ansa na ye be kono Ghana ha se open computer papa and a laptop papa na where use the Abura periodic computers and accessories ho na obenya computer papa na where using location enya yira kwan o Kumase Buokrom Estate Eli friend number ya egu e screen ya 0247030108 and say 0597942133 preperosi mom yanko na yanko nkoti ensem yakose ba yade aka ato amso.
NPP prepares Chairman Wontumi for jail over crimes. Hey, now it looks like the NPP has its own chickens coming home to roost. Chairman Wontumi was the Ashanti regional chairman of the NPP for the 8 years they were in power. And he was said to be the king of Galamsey by his own party members. With all respect to Professor Frimpong Boateng, who wrote a whole dossier. He made a report on what he saw on the field of Galamsey. He pinpointed, better still, fingered 2 people. And he named them as the 2 most dangerous people in our forests. One is dead. The other one is about to go to jail. We are talking about Sir John, who had the effrontery to bequeath a forest land, and I'm talking about a forest reserve, a piece of land located in the forest reserve, my brother, my sister, to family members in his will. The NPP was so embarrassed, and the Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, the party had to come out and apologize to Ghanaians and say that that will would not be respected because he bequeathed things to his family members that he didn't have and he didn't own. Neither did he have power to own those things. My brother, my sister, I'm talking about Sir John. He died like a rat. And they went to bury him in his hometown, Wono, in a very exaggerated tomb. My brother, my sister, in the days of the COVID, hey, I'm not going to spend time talking about this ghost who is already resting in hell and being sodomized by Satan night and day. The other guy is Chairman Wontumi, Bernard Enchibo Siako. He denied it. The president of the republic also came to deny it, that Wontumi was not involved in any galamsey or illegal mining. The forests were being destroyed. Today, Canada, Japan has come to prove Frimpong Boateng right. He said a lot of the NPP MPs were engaged in galamsey. That was why Nana Addo was so limbless in his fight against galamsey. Now, Bernard Enchibo Siakon is about to go to jail, according to his own party members. Now, Apia Kubi is supposed to be his lawyer. All of a sudden, he has developed cold feet and decided that he won't be his lawyer for that case. The Forest Reserve case, my brother, my sister, where it was alleged that Chairman Wontumi went in to destroy greedily in order to pick up gold. This is Apia Kubi. Many pundits of the game think that it was a trick. He filed an appeal to the court and said that he didn't want to be the lawyer of this guy again. And all of a sudden, Atachia went in there, replacing him and asking the court to give him more time so that he would be able to deal with the issue. The court said no. On the 3rd of July, judgment will be pronounced. And before judgment is even pronounced, all NPP supporters and bigwigs seem to know that Chairman Wontumi is bound for jail. Remember, we told you on this show that nothing can save Chairman Wontumi from going to jail. When I met him one-on-one the other day, and we showed you photographs of our meeting, he told me, Black Rasta, I'm never going to jail. They have no case against me. Today, my brother, my sister, Chairman Wontumi is on the wrong side of the law, and pundits of the game believe that nothing can save Chairman Wontumi from going to jail. Not even his NPP supporters and fans. My brother, my sister, Paul Yandoh is a comedian of his party. Anytime he speaks, everybody is laughing. But he's said to be the Ashanti Regional Chief Communicator of his party. That's him, Paul Yandoh. He's a guy I love because he makes me laugh. My brother, my sister, the only communicator this guy is probably better than is Abronye. Sometimes I don't even know who is better than the other. But this is Paul Yandoh. And he has spoken. In fact, he has nailed the coffin of Chairman Wontumi. He granted an interview on OKFM. And he spoke to my very good brother and friend, Kwame Nkrumah Tekesie. Watch this.
Now we shut your airport way. Set the BPR, set the Wontumi Kwakotum. So now lawyer and the affair boopy. As Lequai said, or your lawyer. No, our client be brave. Sometimes the crowd, I want to represent other clients. Or Lequai Kwa, Sana Judge no Manuquai, Saya the Mudia Casano. What you say? It is for Cecia. A lawyer appear could be a day above on Tino home case. The whole case you were caught. Now, sir, will lawyer, FPA, ever cut out the Muya. Now, acquire our hotel. No, ya Ghana for a B and Chevy, or be your Ghana and Chevy. And you bet me a cassette, and then a contact boy. Ye knew a beer or dear or your Galamtea now. The Echo City because dependent for that dream for. The panel, my brother, you look for go to lawyer, appear to be a demo candidate. The court 3 a court to pass, yeah. The court to no better than who say your court. Now, and someone are going to a court to her. Now, and second year be a free person.
Okay, then. And
I will court and also there. And such a same way above your wound to me. Now, lawyer cut out the way about me. And you're prison now. And the also never or no never the first national chairman was that prison. You bet two about say you two about you know as the first chairman out of that prison. Now NDC any about only any other outfit than to go and bring him back to the new patriotic party.
This is the guy, he's called Paul Yandoh. When you live in a country where communicators are actually miscommunicators, they are only paid to talk and not to think, then you have people like this guy, Chairman Wontumi, no common sense. They are just talking. They can talk for 10 hours and you don't understand anything they say. Well, He has nailed the coffin of Chairman Wontumi. He said there's no way Chairman Wontumi will go to jail. And this is supposed to be Chairman Wontumi's communications director from the Ashanti region. He says, no matter what, even when the interviewer says, oh, it will be all right, everything will be okay, he retorted and said, nothing will be okay. My boss is going to jail. Come the 3rd of July, Chairman Wontumi would be in jail. Now, it's not about whether he will go to jail or not. It's about how many years. Many said he will go in there for 15 years minimum. Others say it might even be 20 years, and that will not be the end. The Exim case is lurking in the shadows. He's asked for a plea deal. The courts have agreed. Now he's sitting down with the Attorney General. But this is a country full of sympathy. They might just sit back and say, oh, Chairman Wontumi is already in there for at least 15 years. So let's make it easy for him. My brother, if a man commits 100 crimes, let this same man enjoy full maximum sentence for all those crimes. We are too much of a sympathetic people. We sympathize with crooks. I would be glad to see justice done for Ghana. And if justice done for Ghana is me, Black Rasta, going to jail, I will applaud and sing hallelujah, because Ghana will get better. If idiots go around destroying the forests, enriching themselves, yet when the calamities start coming because of their irresponsible behavior, it doesn't fall on their stupid heads alone. It falls on my head as well, on the head of my children, on the heads of my household. Have you thought about that? When they do all these things, make all the money, ill-gotten wealth, and then the consequences of their activities and irresponsible behavior start to come home to roost like chickens, you know what happens? They don't suffer it alone. Look at how the water bodies are polluted. Is it only these people who are suffering it? I'm not going to judge Wontumi before the judgment comes out. But if this thing that Paul Yandoh is talking about is anything to go by, then justice will be fed Ghana. My brother, my sister, Ghana has to be stringent with its laws. And you'll be shocked how many idiots, like that guy, what's his name? What's the minority leader? Osai Alexander Afenyo-Markin. Idiots like that will sit on the ground and be doing yoga. Free Wontumi. Wontumi is innocent. Such idiots. And this one too is a lawyer. They went out in support of Chairman Wontumi, slapping a policeman 3 times. This idiot did that. Afenyo-Markin. All in the name of the same Chairman Wontumi. Now, Chairman Wontumi has agreed that it's actually wrong. These idiots were going around demonstrating. They put the party ahead of the country, saying Chairman Wontumi was innocent. Today, Chairman Wontumi himself says, yes, I am culpable. I did it. You know what? Give me a plea deal. And the idiots, the chief idiot there is Afenyo-Markin. He's not coming out to talk. When I talk about people like this, I have absolutely no respect for them. They put their political party ahead of Ghana. That's why I don't like them. That's why I don't like Bawumia. Bawumia is a villain who should have been going to jail with Chairman Wontumi for the lies he told Ghana over and over. Lies. We brought you on to help us with our economy. You failed flat. Shut up and go back to wherever you emanated from. You want to be president again? Are we silly? Are we serious? Some people still support him. Some people still support this failure. He has excuses. He's an excuse of a politician. Oh, I was only the mate. It wasn't me, Shaggy. They will never take responsibility for the heinous crimes they have unleashed on our people. That is why I don't like them. For Chairman Wontumi, welcome to jail. Welcome to jail for as long as the punishment is. I can promise you one thing. I will come there with bread to come and give to you and polluted water that you gave to us as a legacy. So you idiot will drink that in jail. It's the black pot, aka Kukushonemo, where we speak truth to power. Mahama finally takes over all mines for Ghanaians. Hey, my brother, we are called the Gold Coast, whether then or even before or even now. But I can surely tell you that for now, it even means more to us than before. Ghana is the biggest producer of gold in the world. Are you aware? South Africa sometimes tries to compete with Ghana, but Ghana gold is the best in the whole world. We have the best cocoa in the world. We are so blessed. My brother, my sister, yet our people go out there struggling for crumbs with people who have nothing. Mahama, 24-hour agenda. Mahama, localizing everything that we have in terms of our blessings. He sent Goldfields home. Ibrahim Mahama's ENP took over. My brother, my sister, everyone was excited. Hey, right now the first gold from the gold mine has gone straight to Gold Board in a very beautiful ceremony. I chanced upon a news item by DW, and I need you to check it out. How Ghana is giving out almost everything in terms of its mines to its local people. And when we return, we'll close the show. Watch this.
Ghana has directed international mining companies operating in the country to transfer their mining activities to local contractors, warning that failure to comply could lead to sanctions, according to a Reuters report. The directive affects major firms including Newmont, AngloGold Ashanti and Zijin, all of which have been given until December 2026 to meet the requirement. Reuters reports that Newmont and Zijin currently run their mining operations using in-house staff, while AngloGold Ashanti relies on a joint venture contractor at one of its smaller gold mines. Under the new regulations issued by Ghana's mining regulator, surface mining must be carried out by companies that are fully Ghanaian-owned, while underground mining operations must be handled by firms with at least 50% Ghanaian ownership. The move is part of Ghana's broader effort to strengthen local participation and ensure that Ghanaians play a more substantial role across the mining value chain.
This is what Mahama is doing. Till the end of 2026, all mining firms in Ghana, including AngloGold Ashanti, Zijin, and even Newmont, will all have to relegate and segregate and zero in, my brother, my sister, on all surface mining activities, handed over hook, line, and sinker to locals, 100%. But underground mining must have 50% Ghanaians in there. My brother, my sister, it is a huge takeover of our minds. Can you imagine that? All local activities are done by Ghanaians. But when you go deep there, 50% Ghanaian. This is giving our Ghanaian people the opportunity to grab and grasp more knowledge. My brother, my sister, on the job. Let me break it down in just 2 minutes and we are done. Come here. Run the dossier and watch this. Now, the actual details of these massive shifts in Ghana's mining landscape include, underline massive shifts. The December 2026 local contractor deadline, the Minerals Commission issued a strict directive giving multinational giants like Newmont, Anglo Gold Ashanti, and Zijin Mining until December 31, 2026 to hand over operational contract mining to local companies. Surface mining must be conducted by 100% by fully Ghanaian-owned firms. Surface mining. Underground mining must be executed by companies with at least 50% Ghanaian ownership. This is the Mahama government talking real independence. Case-by-case lease transfers. Instead of a blanket takeover, the government evaluates expiring leases case by case. For example, when Goldfields' lease for the Damai mine expired, the government restricted new applications to 100% Ghanaian-owned firms. The local firm, engineers and planners successfully took it over. The government is similarly weighing whether to transfer the major Takwa mine to local operators when its lease expires or not. Did you hear that? Takwa is soon going to be given to 100% Ghanaian ownership because Ibrahim Mahama's ENP has exonerated all our miners and mining firms. Congratulations to the Mahama government. We appreciate you. We love you. I would thank you so much for what you are doing to truly make Ghana economically independent. It's the Black Pot, aka Koko Shonemo. And here we speak truth to power.
Okay. Abusuya, we need to smile also our political highway. So Black Rasta and I attend in Ghana. All diagnosing issues na ede amaya poyando motenenka Black Rasta or Canadian Japan or Chess Canadian Japan na nkasan wababe vindicate a professor from Pon Boateng, a reporter or the Barbon. But I must say, some of the penny cocotiza and some way admire.